We're live. Hey, Dave, you got your stuff together there?
Not so much.
Having some technical difficulties, huh?
Always. You know me.
We are live. It's Tuesday night. Disney Crush's turn to do our live stream. Scott from the Mickeyphile Podcast has joined us. Karen has abandoned him tonight.
Yes.
She went to a concert without him.
With
VIP seating and all that stuff, right?
They are in the loge seating at Amalie Arena.
What is that, Dave? Dave, I'm going to mute you because you
I think
did
that's
something.
live from Amalie Arena during
Dave,
the sound check.
Dave, there's something you just did that was very loud. Yeah, it's still there. I don't know what you hit. Oh my goodness.
Very loud and very staticky.
Yeah. I don't know what he hit. We are going to ask Santa tonight for our Disney wishes. What are we going to ask our Santa Josh for Christmas this year? I'm going to ask Josh to see if Dave's sound is better. It's a little better, but you're still kind of in a wind tunnel.
Am I?
Yeah. There's something weird going on with you, dude.
All right. Well, I'm going to back out. I don't know. I had some problems with
Did
the
you try
computer
turning
today.
it off and turning it back on again?
What? The computer?
Did you
Actually,
try turning
it went
it back
away.
on? Yeah, now it's better.
Is it better now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I won't do it. No, I already did that earlier.
I don't know what that was. And tell your family to stop notifying that you're like me.
Kevin.
No, that's all these.
It's either Kevin or Mandy.
I think it's people that's telling us we're going live or something, maybe.
Oh, okay.
So that's okay. That's loud.
We're live on the Disney Crush podcast, and you got some comments, Dave?
A few people who are saying hello. Hello, Daniel.
Hi, Gingers.
Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Uli.
Hey, Uli. So Uli was one of the people that sent me one of the things she's wishing for. She's wishing for real hugs to come back.
Oh, me too.
That's a good picture.
She wants to hug Mr. Tigger for real. So she's asking Josh for a hug from Tigger for Christmas.
Is that Uli's bedroom or Christopher Robin's?
I think it's Christopher. I don't know. Maybe Tigger visits her at home. Oh.
Right.
She once told me a story about that Tigger grabbing her ear like that. And that's kind of
better than Veronica.
Kind of familiar there. Like he's grabbing her ear. I don't know.
No. In there. Be right back.
Wendy Fox, she wants the Top of the World Lounge to come back before February. Before our big trip in February. That's her dream.
Me
is for
too.
that to come back. I've never been there, so if it opens, you'll take me.
We've tried.
Okay.
And it closed in
oh man
624 days ago, just like the trams.
But you're getting ahead of yourself, Scott.
Oh, I am.
Daniel Ginger wishes that Magical Express would not go away. He wants Magical Express to stay, and he wants them to deliver the luggage the way they used to deliver the luggage. Because right now you have to go get your luggage from the carousel, and he liked it when he got on the plane, and he never saw. The next time he saw his bags, they were in his room. But
is that how that worked?
Yeah.
So you didn't have to do anything once you got on the plane. Oh, that's cool.
They delivered your bags right to your room. But you still had the option to get them if you wanted to, because my sister hated that, waiting hours for her bags. She wanted her control of her bag. So it was optional, but Uli wants Magical Express too. So yeah. I don't think he's listening to you, Pete. I think you're wishing on deaf ears about that one.
Thanks, Chapek.
He's got that big white ball in front of his ear. He can't hear that. He can't hear you.
Okay. So one of the things that I was thinking about, I'm wishing that Disney would use their notifications more effectively. And we had talked about this a few weeks ago. You had talked about it with the Christmas party, Scott, that they didn't tell you what was going on with the shows or the parades or anything. And so we all have these phones in our hand, and Disney knows where we are because they text you, hey, I see you're standing outside of Columbia Harbor House. Why don't you order a fish sandwich? But they can't say, hey, we know you're staying at Pop Century. You might want to know that the Skyliners are down right now.
Right.
I don't get why it's good for some things, but not for things that would really be helpful, like telling me that the Skyliner's down. So don't schlep to the back of Epcot. You got to schlep to the front of Epcot to get a bus, or the parade's canceled that you're waiting in the rain for.
So I want to comment on Holly's.
She wants the railroad back. Yeah.
So I understand they have to move the track, and I understand they probably don't want you riding through a construction zone.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go to the Barnstormer, you see it. If you ride the People Mover, you see it. Why can't we see the train?
Yeah.
Go by it.
Hey, Diane. Diane, Michael got your card today, but he was sleeping, so I didn't get to take a picture of him with it. But thank you for your Christmas card. But you'll see a picture of him with it once he opens it.
My sister is so early on Christmas. I think she started Christmas like
I saw her
at
decoration
noon on Halloween.
Actually, I owe her an apology because I say on the podcast we recorded last night, I said that Dan Austin was our first tree picture that we got, but that's not true. Diane and Zach were the first Christmas tree picture.
It was up last year.
Yeah. Kevin's here. Well, I guess I'm gonna just get to my big wish first. Then my big wish is for this picture to happen again in February. It better happen.
And reenactment, huh?
We better see our friend Kevin in February. Well, he's coming in January, but yeah, that better happen. That is my biggest wish. And if it doesn't happen, it'll be the most disappointing thing. And Scott and I were just talking before the show. Scott's actually never met Kevin in person.
I've not. But we talk on Facebook all the time. I feel like we're friends.
I know.
I think you're friends.
We're just not those IRL friends.
Yeah.
You know?
Holly wants the boat loop between the Contemporary, the Wilderness Lodge, and Fort Wilderness back. That would have been really convenient when we were resort hopping to go see the trees and everything last week or 2 weeks ago.
And it'll be very convenient to get to Hoop-de-Doo in February.
Yeah.
I still think it's happening.
You think so?
So they just announced 2 restaurants yesterday that are opening
2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from reservation. Well, one of them's 2 weeks. One of them's like 12 days.
Yeah.
That's their thing. So I think first of the year we find out it comes back, second, third week of January.
Okay.
Prediction.
Kevin says they're back to masking up over there in the UK.
Yeah, I'm worried about this new.
Yeah.
We're masking up.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. Yeah, because I mean, I am. My big wish is for G3 to be awesome, and for us to have a lot of fun, do a lot of fun things together. So
like that.
Yeah, like riding rides
has
together.
Has the UK not been masking up?
I don't know. What do you think? You live in Florida over there? I don't know.
I went to the doctor today and they asked me, "Do you have a mask?" And I was like, "No, I live in Florida."
Florida's a little different. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Tom Ellison's wish is for Disney to come to an agreement with Universal so that we could have our Marvel characters here and we could have Avengers Campus, Florida.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, because Avengers Campus is pretty envy-worthy.
So, I didn't know until that opened that campus doesn't mean like campus. I can't remember what it means.
I don't know.
But it's initials.
This is the first I'm hearing this.
Yeah, I didn't know this. Lou Mangello went over there and, of course, noticed, Yeah, it doesn't mean campus. It's something. It means something. Like, it's not a school campus or a work campus.
Okay.
Now I have to look it up so I can tell everybody what it is.
Chris, Omicron.
Oh.
It's Omicron, Chris.
Omicron. It's a Greek letter, Omicron.
It's not good.
Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon, Zeta, Eta, Theta, Iota, Kappa, Lambda, Nu, Xi, Omicron, Pi, Rho, Sigma, Tau, Upsilon, Psi, Phi, Chi, Psi, Omega. Yeah.
What?
That's the Greek alphabet.
What just happened, Dave?
I had
have
to
no
memorize.
idea.
I had to memorize it when I was pledging. I'm a sorority girl.
I pledged a fraternity, and I had to know
You
two
didn't have
letters.
to learn. You didn't have to learn the alphabet. You
I had
only
to
have
know
to
two
learn
letters.
the letters.
Sigma Chi. That's what I had to know.
I had to learn them all.
And Tridelt.
Dan Austin wants a fifth gate. What kind of park do you want it to be, Dan? What theme would you like? I'm just interested. Everybody talks about the villains park, but I don't know.
Yeah, that comes up a lot.
I don't know where I heard it, but I think the best idea for a fifth gate would be all the rides they've taken out.
Yesterland.
Yep.
Yesterland. That would
Give me
be
Mr.
awesome.
Toads and Ellen and
Well, that was one of your wishes, Scott, was that Mr. Toad
World
would come back.
of Motion or whatever it was called.
Primeval Whirl.
Dominic and I were watching YouTube the other day, and there was a video about World of Motion, or it was no. It was that D23 Disney Archives movie
that's what it was.
on Disney Plus. It was from the Disney Archives, and they had the animatronics from World of Motion.
Yes. Super cool.
Yes, so mixed up. Yep. Judy wants less. She doesn't want to build any more hotels. She wants them to build a fifth grade. Well, we still do need more hotels because for February there's hardly any hotel rooms available. Amy Beckner just kind of got the clear, all clear to book her trip, and there's hardly any rooms left.
I won't tell you what the details are, but apparently Amy Beckner got the hookup for that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to reach out to her, find out what that's about. All right. And Scott wants this one gone.
Okay. So I was trying to think, what is the ride at Magic Kingdom that everybody hates?
Okay.
Which is that one.
It's smelly. Mm-hmm.
It's also like 5 feet from Fantasyland.
Yeah. So you could kind of
put Mr. Toad's
envelop
right back in Fantasyland.
Mm-hmm. Right next to where he used to be.
Right across. You can see it. He can see Winnie the Pooh and laugh at it.
Poor Mr. Toad. Kevin wants more Joffrey's, less Starbucks. I agree. I like
100%.
Joffrey's better than Starbucks too, Kevin. So, all right.
We bought 2 boxes of the 50th anniversary.
We said, Wendy, that was one of the first things we said was that was your wish for Top of the World Lounge to open up by G3. They had a great time at Top of the World Lounge, the first G3. So they want to relive that. Karen sent me a thing. She'd like a pass holder entrance that actually works. Like,
how about they just put in a few more? Maybe
or like you have to have proof that you've been a pass holder for long enough to know how to use the tap styles. I don't know.
Right now would be the perfect time to do it because you can't be a new pass holder and show up.
That's true. So there's my Christmas wish. No.
Take it easy, Toni.
To go to Walt's apartment.
You want that Christmas tree?
Yeah, I want that Christmas tree. That's what I want. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'd like a tourable Walt's apartment in Magic Kingdom.
That would be neat. That'd be really neat. So I was looking at VIP tours recently, and did you see that there's a tour, a 50th anniversary tour that I hadn't heard about until just this week? Now I got to look it up because I wasn't expecting to talk about it, but it's really interesting. But it's $6,500 for 6 people. And it's a 50th anniversary tour. And it takes you do go to Cinderella Castle and you eat at Be Our Guest. Here it is. I've got it. The VIP tour. Get ready to travel by land, sky, and the 7 seas. Okay. Embark on an enchanted journey to discover the past, present, and future of Walt Disney World Resort. Celebrate 50 magical years. Together, this VIP tour experience, your party of up to 6 people, along with your tour guide, will indulge in a day of unparalleled magical experiences. You'll visit a few of your select favorite attractions and discover some of our best behind-the-scenes secrets. Travel back in time to see how Walt's passions inspired the offerings available throughout the Disney parks today. So they pick you up from your home resort and they take you to the Contemporary. Here you will discover how this 1971 architectural marvel was among the first places to stay at Walt Disney World. After a champagne toast, accompanied by an exquisite view, you're off to conquer the 7 seas. Take a tour on our stunning resort waterways. So what do they take you on, one of the boats? To the Magic Kingdom. And then they take you down Main Street, USA. They give you a tour of Cinderella Castle. You have lunch at Be Our Guest. And then they take you on some attractions at Magic Kingdom. Then you take the Highway in the Sky, which is the monorail, to Epcot. Upon arrival, you'll get to look into the stunning transformation of the park and discover what happens when you blast off for a surprise treat at our all-new Space 220 restaurant. So you eat at Be Our Guest, and then you have a treat at Space 220. And then the tour ends with a ride on Remy's Ratatouille adventure.
How long is the barbecue place back?
I don't know. I think it's 8 hours. The tour can span up to 8 hours and includes an active agenda. But I asked Mandy about it, and she said it is $6,500 for 6 people.
Yeah, it's almost $1,100 a person. I'll go with what we're doing. We could do the same thing, right?
Well, not the Cinderella Castle and the Be Our Guest being included and the Space 220 being included. So, yeah.
Does anybody really care if Be Our Guest isn't included?
No. Be Our Guest is not my favorite.
I mean, it's quick service for lunch anyway, right?
Mm-hmm. No, not anymore.
Oh, not anymore?
No, it's since COVID, it's price fixed, lunch and dinner, and there is no breakfast. So
yeah, I found out what campus means.
What does it mean?
It's horrible. A centralized assembly mobilized to prepare, unite, and safeguard.
Okay.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I'd rather it be campus. Dan wants that Toy Story barbecue place to finally open up in Toy Story Land. Yeah, that would be a good fit in the Hollywood Studios. I never understood why when they had Pizza Planet, Kevin, keep dreaming. You're not getting your birthday party for $45,000 at Wine by George.
He could. We're not paying for it, but he can still get it.
He can, yeah. If you want to send the money, me and Mandy will arrange it. And what were we talking about before he interrupted me? Oh my gosh, I lost it.
Something Mandy said.
It's gone. I don't know what we were talking about before Kevin.
Somebody will tell us and we'll go back.
Said that. I don't know. Anyway. So what do you want? Oh, Tom, is there anything else you want for Christmas from Disney? We got no other comments? We got a 19-minute show here, guys. You know what?
Why did anybody mention the trams? Yeah,
I forgot to play. I'm so glad we did that because Dan Austin reminded me. We were talking about Pizza Planet. When they closed Pizza Planet in Hollywood Studios, I thought they were going to take it, close it, and move it to Toy Story Land. It would have made so much sense, but instead they made it Pizza Rizzo, and they didn't. They should have just put Pizza Planet in Toy Story Land. They should have opened a new Pizza Planet and made the former Pizza Planet something completely different. But I digress. Yes. And Dan Austin also said in the comments that his fifth park idea is to get a replica of Disney Sea. Disney Sea is in Japan. It is the most beautiful Disney park there is. If you've ever seen video of it, it's really beautiful. So Brian got his boats. Brian's very lucky. Kevin said like he's gonna. Kevin just messaged me. I think he said he's gonna send me the $45,000.
I got that same message.
That's the text I think I got.
Yeah.
Oh no, he said I'm tight. He's worth $45,000. He's not sending it. He's just reminding me that he's worth it.
Right. I thought it said right.
No, he said I'm tight. I'm tight. Yes. Dan, okay, Tom, that makes sense. If we get the Marvel, we could just make a Marvel park. Okay.
Then we could do a Spider-Man ride, a Hulk roller coaster.
Hey, Chris, how come nobody ever talks about Reflections of Lakeside Lodge? Yeah, exactly. They needed to put Pizza Planet in Toy Story Land. That would have made a lot of sense. But we'll take the barbecue restaurant. I'm just interested when it's going to open. It's going to be like behind Woody there, so they may be working on it. What do you guys think is going on with the land formerly known as Primeval Whirl? Because I've seen pictures, they've completely cleared it. Did they do that just for safety, or did they do that because they have a plan? What do you think? This is total speculation. We know nothing. Josh, I talked to him last night, and he's not telling me anything.
They have to have a plan, right?
Yeah, I would think so. Got to be putting something.
Because it's not like they've never closed that ride seasonally.
Right.
So they could have just closed it for a while if they didn't have a plan.
Did you think that the upkeep of just having it there was, if they weren't going to use it?
I think a toad is a reptile. Just like a dinosaur. You could put Mr. Toads there. Just saying.
Could.
I don't know. Something has to be going there. Probably
it just seems so out of place, that whole area. Just when you go in there, it just doesn't seem, I don't know. Just didn't give you the feels. I don't know.
Dan, you're absolutely right about them needing more rides in that park. And it's really evident by the fact that Expedition Everest is the second individual Lightning Lane pay to ride when the ride usually has a 15-minute wait. That doesn't make any sense. Tom wants Wakanda in place of Primeval Whirl.
Okay, so seriously, you could change Dinosaur to Indiana Jones in like 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, because it's the same ride vehicle.
Right. So I don't know. Maybe. I mean, the game area is stupid.
Don't start rumors, Kevin. We're just friends. I don't know. I'm what? So if you had a wish to Josh, what is that? What they'd build there? Indiana Jones, in place of Dinosaur, in place of that whole land, make it an Indiana Jones land. There was a wise woman who once said that on a podcast.
There was, and I've heard it's a way cooler ride.
Yeah.
So.
Facebook user agrees with everything Tom is asking for. Okay.
I don't know how you don't. I mean, we talked about this week on our show that Sony has announced they're doing another trilogy with Spider-Man.
Right.
And I don't know, like Disney's gotten Marvel right. We can have the whole discussion as to whether they have gotten Star Wars right, but they've gotten Marvel right.
Oh, so, Chris. Inside the Magic says it's going to be Lord of the Rings Smeagol spinner.
I like it.
There's a good question. What studio made Lord of the Rings movies?
I'm not sure.
I mean, it basically at this point has to either be Disney, Sony, or Universal, right?
I don't know who. It might be a Universal movie. I'm not sure. Yeah, they need to do Indiana Jones before Harrison Ford dies.
Brutal.
So how's that fifth, right? Indiana Jones movie. What's the status of that from what we hear? Nothing?
I think they're ignoring the fourth one and making this the fourth one.
But it had Shia LaBeouf in it. We love Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, it did.
He's the finest. Actually, let me tell you something. Peanut Butter Falcon was a very good movie. If you ever have a chance to see it with Shia LaBeouf. Very good movie.
Okay.
Maybe it's just because I love Michael and it reminds me a little bit of Michael. But anyway. So, yeah, we were holding this one because everybody knows what Scott and Dave want. They want the trams back. But I think that all they're going to get is this, the toy tram. I don't think they're going to get this one. I think they're going to get this one.
I just don't understand. I mean, if I wish somebody could please just tell me the reason why. They can do everything else. They can put up Christmas trees, huge Christmas trees. They can put monorails back in action, buses back, boats back. I don't understand this,
Did you see the picture this weekend? They put like 20 mini vans in the parking lot at one of the parks. Like it took up a whole row in parking.
No, I didn't see it.
Which is just weird because, I mean, didn't we hear like a year ago that they were for sale at some used car lot?
The minivans were leased. So they were returned, and that's where all this rumor started. Oh, they're selling them, but I think they were just returning them.
All right.
The lease
so they
was
probably have 2-3 years of lease.
Right.
They'll rotate them out. But apparently and the picture was kind of funny because there was a bunch of trams and then a row of minivans right by the trams. And Karen couldn't wrap her head around why the minivans aren't running. I was like, because you hire somebody to drive a minivan, right? And they're going to move, I don't know, 8 people, maybe 12 an hour. Mm-hmm. Maybe they do 3 loads an hour, right?
Right.
If you hire somebody to run the tram, they're moving hundreds of people an hour.
Right.
So let's get the trams back. Just saying.
It's interesting, because we're seeing more and more people on Facebook all of a sudden just realizing it's because we talk about this all the time that we're the strange ones. Right. Most people do not have Disney on their phone 24/7. Like it's the first thing they think of when they wake up in the morning and the last thing they think of when they go to bed at night.
Checking wait times from home,
making fake dining reservations just to see if you can. We're the weirdos. I know that it's hard for some of us to realize. So the fact that the trams aren't open is news to some people, even though how many days has it been, Scott?
624.
Yeah. Not everybody has that at the tip of their tongue. Most people don't. So, so I am seeing a lot of it as people come back to the parks for the holidays. I'm seeing, did you know the trams aren't open? Yeah, we know the trams aren't open.
Yeah.
Dan wants
about a mile walk.
Tram cavalcade. They could have them in the parking lot. They could have Tigger and Pooh.
Get your mind off that long
as
walk.
Entertainment while you're walking a mile from your car.
Oh my God.
Damn, there's an idea for Adventureland.
What was the message before? Don't you need a special driver's license? Yeah, it's you've got to because you're moving people and it's a very right. There's a risk for danger with those vehicles, right?
But
Scott?
that is questionable as to whether you need the license. Now, I can only tell you what the rules were 25 years ago, so they may have changed. Mm-hmm. At the time, Busch Gardens had to have it because they crossed a state highway because of the way the parking lot is set up. Mm-hmm. The parking lots of Busch Gardens, there's one on each side of 40th Street.
Right, you have to cross the road, right. Mm-hmm.
But you had to have it because you drove on a state highway. At the time, Back then, Disney did not have to have a CDL license. You didn't even have to have a driver's license because you never left private property. Technically, you didn't need a driver's license. Now,
But it's probably
for
advisable.
a lot of reasons. Now that, excuse me, that may have changed since then. I don't know. But Disney still does not travel on state roads, on public roads, anywhere with the trams. Now, that said, you need probably the same driver's license as a bus driver.
Yeah, I would think
for safety purposes.
I would think and reliability, because if there was an accident, that would be somebody saying, this person doesn't even have a CDL license, you know.
Right.
So, I don't know. Dan wants the Star Wars cruise ship not to be an arm and a leg. Just I'll put in a good word for you, Dan.
You're gonna have to put in multiple words.
Did you see how many points it was for DVC?
No, I didn't.
Those 2 days were like a year and a half of our points.
Wow. For 2 days.
For 2 days. And that was for one person. We still had to pay for
Oh
the
my
other.
Gosh.
Yeah. Now, I think part of that is that they have this whole deal where everybody's got bank points because of COVID. And they need to find a way to burn those up. And that was a good way to do it. But yeah, it was crazy how many points they were.
Wendy's hoping for the minivans to come back because it's hard to get 2 car seats in an Uber. Yeah. It is a very real consideration for people with 2 kids in a car seat. Yep.
But you know,
hey, Johnny.
Toni-Ann, if I were an Uber driver in Orlando, and those people like just drive at Disney, they know that. So throw 2 car seats in. You got to know that's a thing, right?
Yeah.
That's Disney. Hello.
Yeah. I mean, throw them in your trunk and pull them out when you need them.
Correct. So.
They come on the 23rd, don't they?
The magnets?
Yeah.
They come on the 23rd?
Well, Chris had said the other day that apparently that's what they're using the trams for, is to personally deliver the magnets.
Oh, that's right. To personally deliver the magnets. That's right.
I think they come on December 23rd. So they've got a little bit.
They got some time.
By the way, I had posted a thing the other day. I thought I was getting my magnet in the mail. It was not my magnet. It was Disney advertising annual passes it was just Florida resident, occupant of my address. And it was advertising annual passes that are currently not on sale. Go figure.
Right. I'm the world's worst about the way I read emails is who sent it and what's the subject line, skip. And every month I get very excited when I get the email from D23 that my member shipment has been sent. And I'm like, oh my God, it's got to be pins or something. No, it's a magazine. Like every month.
Johnny booked a last minute trip to come down next week with his son. 1-on-1, 3 nights at Caribbean Beach. Awesome.
Awesome, Johnny.
And some beautiful weather right now, too.
So next week, let us know when that is, because we're going to be over there a day or two. Well, this weekend, actually. But
cool.
But you going to the parks again?
A friend of ours will be here on Friday, and then another friend of ours will be here on Sunday, and Karen's going on Sunday. I have to travel, but
oh, I like your Mr. Toad shirt, Scott. I just saw that.
Yeah, it's a vault shirt.
Yep. That shirt, that shirt was in my possession for 3 days. So
it was
I've seen it
inside of a
before.
lunchbox. I had to take the tag off it tonight. I figured it was appropriate. Actually, and before the comment comes up, I tried to find the shirt Uli made with Mickey Santa, and apparently it's in the laundry, so I had to find another shirt. And
the Austins are coming to Florida.
Wow.
Flying in on Saturday.
That's awesome.
Cool.
We better hide the silverware. The Austins are coming. Awesome. Johnny's going to be at Epcot on the 7th. I'll be working on the 7th, so have fun.
Me too.
That's Tuesday, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom on the 8th.
Yep. Nice. That's a nice little trip.
That is.
There you go. Get in the parks.
So
see all the Christmas decorations.
So I want to talk a little bit about G3 because reservations are coming up for meals this week. A lot of people are starting to make their meal reservations. The 60-day mark is hitting. So if you're interested in some of the group meals, please reach out to Samantha Kuhn in the G3 group. If you're not a member of the G3 group, Grand Geek and Gathering 2022, please reach out to me. I can help you get in the group. But some of the meals that we're planning include breakfast at Trattoria Al Forno the morning of our Epcot day. They're hoping to do Hoop-de-Doo if the big announcement ever comes that it's reopening. They're hoping to do Ohana. There's something weird going on with Ohana reservations. For some reason, they're not coming up. They're like not loaded yet. So we don't know if it's just a matter of them holding them back for some reason, or if there's something going on with Ohana management. We don't know. It's December 1st where Kevin lives, so he could officially say he's coming next month. 52 days. Wow. I can't wait to see you, Kev. That's my Christmas wish is to see Kevin. Oh, Judy says the same kind of thing is going on with Grand Floridian Cafe, that their reservations aren't showing up on the app.
Mm-mm.
It's got to be something going on with something. And Steakhouse 71 is a backup for Hoop-de-Doo, and Skipper Canteen is a backup for Ohana. So
I've never done Skipper.
I haven't either. I'm interested in that.
Me too.
We've tried to do that a couple of times, kind of last-ish minute.
Yeah.
And couldn't pull it off. But
well, it's not like we don't live here and we can't do that ourselves at some point.
But you know how that works, right? I'm not looking at it going, hey, Karen, we're going in 60 days. We should make a reservation.
I know. It's hard. It's
right.
hard. Aw. I do. Michael has it on his calendar. Just reach out to Michael. He'll make you an advent calendar for Kevin.
It's a shame you didn't wait longer to make the calendars. You could have put it on there.
Oh,
yeah,
that's true.
We could have all counted down.
You want the kind that opens up and you could take out a piece of chocolate, Tom? Or at Aldi, they have like beer. They have 24 days of beer.
I like the one they had a couple of years ago where you open it up and you get a pair of socks every day.
Yeah. Yeah, Disney had that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
They had like Disney and Star Wars.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Judy. My backup is Public Subs.
No, your backup is that your backup for Hoop-de-Doo? I thought we were going to go to Disney Springs and try a bunch of quick services.
Oh, it was that
we never tried.
It was that.
And then our backup to Ohana is Public Subs.
Right. That is correct. I had that backwards.
I'm pretty sure we're doing Public Subs that night, on the night they're going to Ohana, because Michael's allergic to pineapple and it's a whole thing. He doesn't get as good a meal. So he wants the beer advent calendar from Kevin.
Yes.
Now, Kevin has already told me, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say this publicly, he's really not going to be dining inside restaurants right now. His family is going to kind of not do that. They're going to do outdoor restaurants, quick services, and eat back at the villa. So if you want to have character dining with Kevin Curtis Allen, you might be disappointed because he's not going to be a character at your meal.
You could have me, Mike, and Dave show up with him.
Mm.
That'll be the character.
So anyway, Christmas is coming, and if you haven't been to to Disney at Christmas time yet, you might want to think about it. We did go and see some of the decorations recently. We talked about that in a show a couple weeks ago. But I understand more decorations have gone up since we've been there. The tree at the Yacht Club did go up. I understand the Christmas Village is up at the Yacht Club. I don't know about Boardwalk. I haven't heard anything.
Poly, I think, has got some stuff up there now.
Yeah, the trees are up at the Poly and the other resorts.
Yeah. Sorry. So I had to think about where we went the other day. Boardwalk, the tree inside.
Yeah.
And all the decorations are up, and the tree outside on the fake grass.
The one on the fake grass is
up also.
But they didn't do the gingerbread this year, right?
They had not as of last weekend. There's something weird going on there. There's construction walls like all over the staircase.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's all blocked out, and the stairs walking down from the boardwalk next to the entrance are blocked off. So I don't know what they're doing there. But yeah, there was something weird going on there.
That's actually one of Jeff Apoka's Christmas wishes, is for all the walls in Epcot to come down.
Oh, amen.
That's his Christmas wish, is for the walls to come tumbling down. So, anyway.
Willie, you can't eat the candy faster just to make Christmas come sooner.
Willie says that, according to her, chocolate advent calendar Christmas is in 3 days.
Oh boy. We went to the M&M store finally.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. They had some cool onesies.
They had some cool onesies. Oh, Scott.
I can't believe
Did Karen buy you a onesie yet?
No, she won't buy it.
You're not allowed to have a
So
onesie.
we were at the Christmas party.
Mm-hmm.
Soaking wet and freezing.
And she wouldn't let you get a onesie then?
Right.
I
was like, I need this because I'm freezing and my clothes are soaking wet. Nope.
You could have got matching ones. It would have been so cute.
I know. Would have been great.
All the golfers had them at Give Kids the World.
That's what I'm saying.
Just
Mrs. Doubtfire had on a onesie. It's
Yep.
Colin Montgomery, for those who don't know.
Flat Stanley calendar with geeks to rip off.
Holy cow, is that a great idea?
That is. We know he needs the onesie. Yep.
We're trying.
Tell Karen, Tom. Tell Karen.
We're trying to talk her into it.
Send it to Karen at MickeyPhilePodcast.com. I'll have to go make that email address right now, but just send it to her.
So we were together this weekend. We had some time at the campground, and we were talking about the upcoming Saturday night of G3. We plan to do karaoke at Kimonos at the Swan. It starts at, I want to say 9 o'clock, or it starts at 8:30 and it runs till 1:30 in the morning. So we have our fireworks party at 8. So we're thinking after the fireworks party, we can walk over to the Swan and take the place over. And we're trying to plan what songs we're going to sing karaoke. So
my general rule with karaoke is the more people that are at the microphones, the worse the song is going to be.
Oh, yeah.
But I think if we do Biz Marquee, he's just a friend, you could have as many people as you want up there and it'll sound perfect.
Because the song is, his voice is so bad anyway. Yeah.
I think that's what got us shut down, isn't it?
No, I Will Survive got us shut down.
Oh, that's what it was.
Somebody was singing I Will Survive and the park ranger came by. Yeah. No, that was me. Yeah.
Got him out of bed.
That's my song. So
we shut that state park down, didn't we?
Shockingly.
It took all the strength I had not to fall apart.
Jeez.
Go on now, go. I have to be on the other side of the microphone.
Right.
The Sky Let Her Crawl is before the fireworks party. Oh, so people will be toasted enough to sing, maybe.
And I don't think that they're going to check water bottles going into the France Pavilion. I'm just saying.
No, I don't think. I think, yeah, we'll just have to see. Mandy will give you a stern look if you if you're sneaking.
So I can't remember. Is it a cash bar or no bar?
It is a cash bar. There's a cash
well,
bar.
fine.
Yeah. Yep. Tom needs a break from Kim. He wants her to go to Kimonos. But I thought maybe you'd want to come to Kimonos and have squid and seaweed, Tom, because
right?
Yeah, he likes seeing that kind of stuff to other people.
All right. Anything else, guys? This might be an early night.
No, but I will say that I agree with Dan earlier about the train. I really do miss the train too. I wish they would get those back.
The train would be.
I think I forget how much I miss the train.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
when we were there.
It's been so long.
I used to use the train as a way to bypass Main Street. I would get on it if I was over Splash Mountain and I wanted to get out of the park quick. I'd get on the train and I'd rest my legs, and then it drops you off right at the front. And I used to do that all the time. Yes. Well, there's
Kevin?
No, the $500. No, it's not really a $500 minimum. The cash bar. It's if we reach $500, we don't have to pay the fee for the bartender and the cashier. So
there's 75 people. That's
I think we'll hit the 500.
Yeah,
no problem.
It's not that hard.
There's an additional fee for the bartender and the cashier if we don't hit 500. I don't think that'll be an issue for geeks. When the train comes back, will they have the opening show again? I don't know. I think they're invested in that castle show because I think that's one of the things that Josh announced at the Destination D23 was a new castle show
with a new song.
Yeah. Oh, Abby and Simon haven't ridden the train yet because it's been closed for so long. Yeah, the train was closed longer than the tram. The train was closed before the tram.
Yeah, like a year and a half before the trams.
Yeah, those kids haven't known Disney with a train.
Wow.
It's going to blow their mind when it opens.
And that's actually hard to fathom because the train is like the focal point of Walt's park.
Yeah, it's what right. It was one of the most important elements for him.
Wow. The train show was really awesome. My Diane and her family got to be the train show family one time.
Oh, the family of the day?
Yeah.
That's neat.
Yeah, that was always very cool. Just do miss it.
Yeah.
There's a long list of things that we miss. You know that, right?
There's a long list of things that you miss?
No, there's a long list of things that are still missing. That
Mm-hmm.
The more we talk about it, the more I realize what is really not there anymore.
Yeah.
We've come to kind of we've kind of gotten used to it, I think. So
there goes Rotisserie Walt again.
We need to answer Johnny's question.
What was Johnny's question?
Questions. This is the next one. There you go.
Yeah.
So
Scott and Dave did
Dave
that.
and I have tried it. And it's all walk up for the lounge.
Yeah, it's how long do we wait? Maybe 40 minutes?
Maybe 40, 45. It was not an hour for sure.
Yeah, but that's going to determine, when you go, what time you go.
Right.
But I don't think that where we were, I think I'd rather be in the lounge, honestly, than down. Because
the menu's a little bit more budget friendly than the price fixed menu.
Yeah, the price fixed. And I'm not really into the price fixed stuff so much, me and Veronica. So,
I'm still not happy with the way our beloved CFO, Catherine, whatever her name was, McCarthy, put it. But the price fixed menus are too much food for too much money. Like, just let me order what I want to eat.
Right.
And charge me a reasonable price.
Right. Well, I'm really surprised that they went back to buffets even after COVID, because I thought they would have seen that they saved money with these family style meals because they kind of controlled the portions. Even though it's all you care to eat, a lot of people won't bother to ask for another platter. They're more likely to get up and go fill a plate full of ribs than they are to ask for a second platter. I think it would have saved them more money to stick with that family style platter at Beer Garden and the other place,
Whispering Canyon.
Yeah.
So, and it was not Sunshine's fault. We all love Sunshine.
Right. Our server.
But if you remember, it took forever for our refill to come back, and we ended up putting it all in Ziploc bags and leaving.
Right.
Because I think they can maybe control how much you eat with that too by slowing down the service. But
yeah, I'm really surprised. I would think that they would save money getting away from the buffet, but they jumped right back into the buffet as soon as they could. They got Boma, they got Crystal Palace reopened, and And Beer Garden is a buffet again.
They're also getting $15 to $20 more a person with the buffets
Well,
than
that's
family
true.
style,
That's true.
and probably not spending that much more on food.
Mhm.
Okay.
I mean,
Wendy-
those are all like $55 again, right?
Wendy says she was rope dropping Magic Kingdom, and the family in line with them were on their first visit, talking amongst themselves. Mentioned riding the train around the park first so they could decide what rides to go on. Oh, you didn't have? Did you have the heart to tell them the train was closed? Yes, Boma is back to it's open in a buffet,
Yeah.
and Dan wants his crab legs back. It's better for our waistlines. That's right,
Right.
Amanda. Yeah. So.
You know, that's what really set me off, because I made that joke in the fake 50th anniversary press release about, and let's face it, you people could lose some weight. And then like 3 weeks later, they actually
said it for real. Right.
I mean, you can't write this stuff,
Nope. Daniel's saying that at 60 days, a lot of restaurants are gone already. That's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you're getting stuff unless it's like 63 days.
Right. Michael's birthday is January 9th, and we're going, that's a Sunday. He wanted to go to Hollywood for his birthday, so we're going on Saturday the 8th, and he wanted to eat at Sci-Fi. And I woke up, at 5:30 on the 60-day mark, and there was no Sci-Fi to be had. We have since secured one, but it's at 10:40 in the morning. So we're going to keep trying.
But in fairness, you're like me. You get up at 3:00 in the morning, so it's almost lunchtime.
Well, I don't know if I want to eat at Sci-Fi at 10:40, but we'll see.
And by the way, that's Sci-Fi. Like, it's not, you know what I mean? It's not prime time. It's not Space 220. It's not.
Sci-Fi is hard to get. It really is.
It is. But.
Yep. Oh, your birthday's January 9th too, Danielle? That's awesome. If stuff is booked, I will roll with it and do quick service.
I'm with you there, Amanda.
Yep.
We're gonna do, and that's what we're thinking. We were talking this weekend about the fact that Disney Springs has all these quick service places we haven't tried. We keep meaning to try. We want to try, and we just haven't gotten around to it. So I think I'm going to force myself on the Thursday of G3 when we're at Animal Kingdom. That night, I think I'm going to Disney Springs, and I'm going to try a couple of the places that I've been meaning to. Just get one thing and share it, and then go to another place and get one thing and share it.
Yeah, Karen and I went over there one time for Polite Pig, specifically for Polite Pig, and got there, and the line was outside the building, and we're like, well, there's 10 more, right here. So we just kept walking.
So you haven't been there yet?
Taco Frigo window at La Cucina.
Yeah, I haven't been to Polite Pig. I haven't been to Chicken Guy. I haven't been to Pizza Ponte.
Neither.
Deluxe Burger. I haven't been to any of those places. So.
No, I keep going to Raglan Road and the Edison and City Works and
Jock Lindsay's.
Right.
Yeah. Kind of have our favorites we keep going back to.
Got to break out of that shell.
I know. You say it all the time.
But, stuff's not cheap. And if you find something you like, just.
Right.
That's true.
For a $26 meal.
So now we just made it a meet because now Tom wants to do it. Well, that's the day they're going to Hoop-de-Doo. So if Hoop-de-Doo is not open, Tom, you guys can tag along because we could try more things.
Tom, if you're going to join up, you've got to bring Dixie cups and silverware. We'll handle the plates and the Ziploc bags, but we need the little 2-ounce Dixie cups and plastic silverware.
Are we going to close one? Oh, definitely we're going to close something. I don't know what.
Close one. What, a night? Is that what you're asking?
I think we already said we're going to close kimonos.
Earl of Sandwich, it's sandwiches, and it's no public subs. But it's not expensive.
No.
Everything in there is $10.
Yeah, it's not expensive.
No.
And neither is Blaze Pizza, from what I understand. So.
Okay,
good night, Kevin. We'll see you in February.
I know what Blaze Pizza here in Temple Terrace costs. So, if it's not that, then pass. But
yeah, well, that's not one of the places I'm aching to try because I know it's a chain. Yeah. She misses bongos. That's I remember the bongos walk-up window. They had a really good Cuban. So.
Yes.
Oh, great! Now the gingers are coming too. We're gonna have a whole big thing.
Yeah.
I don't mean that. Did I say it like, oh, great, the gingers are coming too? Like hide the silverware. No, I didn't mean it like that.
Make it easier on the people making the Steakhouse 71 reservations because the groups are getting smaller.
Yeah.
I meant it like we're gonna have a pack. It's okay. I'm good with it. I'm cool with it.
Stock the free cycle pages for silverware.
Yeah, no, we will do that. If you want to come, Daniel, if you want to come, Tom, and then, we could sit outside at House of Blues and eat our food and listen to music.
Yeah, that's what I said we need to do. We need to go on free cycle, just go gather up the stuff and go back somewhere and have a nice little sit down, quick service to ourselves. Come up with some good stuff, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know why he's crying. I'm inviting you, Daniel. I'm inviting you. Chicken Guy, Flavortown.
Oh my.
Good old guy.
Yeah, never been there.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Again, the line is forever long.
Yeah, we were at Wolfgang Puck having dinner one night, and we watched the line across the way.
And it never got shorter.
Chicken Guy, and it never got shorter.
Yeah, yes, Dan, that would work.
And we go and get all the ponchos and silk cutlery and.
Listen, we can go back to like Saratoga, right across the bridge, and just take over the fire pit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Eat our public subs and to go Disney Springs and.
All right.
Wait for Disney security to come shut us down for singing "I Will Survive."
Oh, I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face.
At least we know Disney security won't have to get out of bed to come shut us down.
That is
my
true.
favorite part of that whole thing.
Daniel's
now the party's in his room.
He's at Saratoga. He's offering.
Are you at Saratoga too, Dan?
Does Norman know you're offering, Daniel? Yes, he is at Saratoga. I know that. I know that much. And so is Kevin.
And us, and I think Mandy Ray's still, unless she's changed it. Now,
no,
as we get closer, I know she'll be changing it like every day. But
no, she's at Saratoga. She even told me, she said she wanted me to change. I'm like, what am I going to change to Saratoga? For just me and Mike.
Yeah, you don't get that for an AP discount. I'll just say.
No.
Tom, we were just talking about outdoor grilling on the podcast coming out Wednesday. So
Chris, you don't need a spreadsheet. All you need is to find out what the pictures are and get any shirt except for that one out to wear.
Right. You just do what Kevin does. You wear the wrong shirt every day.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We'll see. No, I think the deal is Thursday you could wear whatever you want, and then Friday we were going to do a Mickeyphile picture if possible. So if you have a Mickeyphile shirt, wear it. Yeah. And then Saturday is Geekin', and then I don't understand why we're wearing Geekin' shirts on my birthday party
because it's
okay. And then Saturday will be Alien Swirling Saucers or these or whatever you have. You don't have to. If you don't have the shirts, you just come as you are, and we love you anyway. Oh, Dan's going to change shirts several times a day.
I like that.
It's a good strategy.
I'm going to carry one of the tram shirts in my bag just in case we run into Josh.
Yeah.
So I can get a selfie.
I wish I had pulled a picture over. Uli, MKE Studios, Uli's t-shirt company. She just came out with a shirt that says free the trams. It's a Mickeyphile branded shirt. So does she have a Mickeyphile album? Is that where you'd find it in her?
That's a good question. I'm not really sure.
Is Uli still here?
You a picture anyway.
And it's a really neat shirt, and I encourage everybody, if you're thinking of if you need a shirt for G3, I just hope the trams don't open up the week before G3.
It's gonna happen now, just because they're gonna hear us talking about it.
Oh, those people are coming, so we better.
There, that's the shirt.
I've got it. I'm gonna pull.
I heard
over.
the ding. So.
Yep. I'm going to show it, Uli.
because she
As soon
says
as-
she doesn't
Yeah,
have
so
an
it's just
album,
on
but it's on the
Facebook.
Mickeyphile page and on our page too, on our Friends with Disney Crush and on the Mickeyphile page.
It's coming. It's just taking a minute. Well, guys, we have been talking for over an hour, a show that I didn't even think we were going to talk a half hour for. That's a really neat shirt, Uli.
It is a good shirt. I love it.
So reach out to Uli if you want one. And yeah, we're going to have fun at G3, and we're going to hopefully Josh will make some of our Christmas wishes come true.
I think he will.
Hopefully.
I have faith in him.
Go on now. Go. Walk out the door.
Maybe we should have asked Santa Bob.
I think
He's
we
the
did
boss,
that.
right?
I think we did that somewhere in our 4 years. I think we did ask Santa, but we asked the other Bob, the Bob,
yeah.
Bob I, not Bob C.
Then we could have unironically said, "Thanks, Chapek."
No, thank you, Uli.
Yeah,
All right.
thank you,
Awesome.
Willie.
Thank you, Uli, for everything.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Next week will be Mickeyphile. Ha ha, you're it. And we will see you in 2 weeks. Podcast comes out tomorrow, Dave, right?
Working on it. Yep. Still
Okay.
got some to go, but yep, working on it.
Is yours out already, Scott? Or
It is not. I've had a couple of busy days, so
Okay.
it's hopefully tomorrow. Should be
all
tomorrow.
right. Look for Mickeyphile tomorrow. Look for Disney Crush tomorrow. And we will see you next week. Have a good one, guys. Good night.
Can't wait to see you either, Judy. Can't wait to see everybody. All right,
Nope,
guys.
can't
We'll
see
see
Bye,
you.
Can't wait.
Judy.